Learning how to read your signs from the universe can help you manifest faster, so I'm going to show you how to do that. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. I'm Candace, your rapid manifestation coach. And here, if you're a member of this community, you know manifesting isn't complicated, it's simple. I'm here to teach you the easiest, fastest, most low effort ways to manifest possible. So let's get started. I have reopened the unlimited coaching package. So if you want to see results like this, make sure to go to the link in the description box below. Someone recently brought it to my attention that the timeline shifting masterclass was not being delivered with the automations. It was delivering, I don't know, some other product, like maybe the affirmation guide. So anyone who has ordered that timeline shifting class within the last couple of weeks, I will be sending that out to you today. So I wanted to come on and quickly talk about something that I really only talk to my clients about when I'm helping them to manifest something. And I was like, I should probably let everybody else know about this too. So I know we all get really caught up in getting signs from the universe, right? So if you're a follower of Neville Goddard, you might call it birds before land. You might have like a chart of what all the angel numbers mean, like 555, 222, 333, and stuff like that. But I want to give you actually a more logical and more practical way to look at it, where you can actually apply it to your manifestation and make them come faster. So the way I interpret signs has actually been the same since I was in college, because this is when I learned what I'm about to tell you now. And it's so crazy because I have not heard anyone talk about it. I have not been able to find any information on it, like just from like a quick Google search. I'm like, where is this information? But the signs always come to me in this exact way. So the first sign that you're going to get, once you decide that you want to manifest something, once you put that intention out there, the very first sign you're going to get is going to be what's called an alpha sign. It's going to be something from the universe that kind of like, boom, hit you, right between the eyes. It's going to be very obvious, and you're going to know, like, hey, my intention has taken hold. Like, it's in the factory and it's working and it's coming to me. This can be something, it can be something like the number of synchronicities that you see. It can be like seeing 1111 somewhere regarding your manifestation. It can be like if you're manifesting a car, not just seeing the car on the highway, but somebody else buying the car. It can be somebody else getting your manifestation. If you're manifesting a large sum of money, it can be randomly a smaller sum coming into your life. Like, hey, I got you. I see what you're doing here. Like, we good. Like a little nod or wink, like, yeah, all right, I've got your manifestation. And this comes, you guys, this is why I tell, like in videos, when I say you're going to get a sign within 24 hours, something's going to happen within 24 hours. The alpha sign usually comes between 24 and 72 hours, definitely no longer than a week. And for sure, it is very, very obvious. So if you're manifesting an SP, maybe some of the things that you've been affirming or visualizing that you want them to say to you, maybe somebody else in your reality says it to you first, right? It's just your kind of like notification that, yeah, like, I hear you, I see what you're saying, and we're good. So when you get that first sign, really, you shouldn't try to search for more of those kind of signs, okay? That alpha sign is almost kind of like just a head nod, just like a little wink, but it doesn't actually help propel you towards your manifestation. If anything, it helps you to trust more that it's coming, right? It gives you peace of mind. Like for those of you who literally just can't wait and like super impatient, it gives you that peace of mind that it's coming. But the most important signs that you should look out for after that are what are called beta signs. Now, it's so funny that, I mean, obviously A and B, alpha and beta, but it's also funny because, like when you're talking about people's personalities, or in the world, right? You say like an alpha is kind of like, like out there in your face. They're a leader. They're super strong. And that's how the alpha sign is. It's like really in your face. The beta sign is kind of like more chill, laid back, beta personality, whatever. And the beta sign is exactly that. It's like more chill, it's more laid back. It's not something that's supposed to like, boom, knock you over the head, but instead it's something that's supposed to lead you and guide you towards your manifestation. Beta signs are going to appear in things like ideas, opportunities, or even resources. So obviously when you have a manifestation, there's a quote unquote bridge of events that needs to happen. Like you could never even plan out the bridge of events of how it would go. So your beta sign could be a stair step or a stepping stone, whatever you want to say, leading you towards your manifestation. Perhaps you're manifesting, becoming or having a certain amount of followers on TikTok or on YouTube, and you don't know which path to take. You think you should do this, you think you should do that. Well, this beta sign will come giving you an idea or seeing inspiration from someone like maybe that you hadn't thought of before. I know for me specifically, I had like a certain direction that I was going with, a venture totally outside of manifesting in TikTok. I had a direction that I was going with a certain venture, and I was like dead set on doing it a certain way, like dead set. I had bought, materials, books, guides to learn how to do this a certain way. And then once I started manifesting and once I started affirming, like the outcome that I wanted from that venture, that like business venture, all of a sudden I see a random YouTube video. So I had never watched a YouTube video on this topic before. All of a sudden I saw this one YouTube video pop up. I watched it and now I'm like, oh my God, this is totally different from what I wanted to do, but I'm sold. And the minute I took a step in that direction was the first day that I made money doing that venture. And now that's the only pathway or method that I take there. So that was a beta sign. When I saw that video, I'm like, typically I would have just like written it off like, oh, I'm not gonna watch this because this isn't what I'm interested in. This isn't how I'm going to do it. But no, I was being sent the exact thing that I needed to take advantage of. I was being sent the resources. I was being given the opportunity, and just me going with the flow and deciding to take it, going against what I thought, me going that direction, like literally made me money the very first time I implemented that strategy. So yeah, beta signs are your quote unquote inspired action, I guess, but this gives you a more logical and practical way to approach it. Because when people say, how do I know what's inspired action and what's not? This is how you know. Your beta signs, have you gotten your alpha sign? Have you gotten that acknowledgement that your intention is out there? Good. Next, just keep your intention, hold it, keep doing your affirmations, keep doing your visualization, whatever it is that you do, hold that intention. And sure enough, watch the beta signs flow in, and just when they come, you'll know this is my beta sign. You don't even have to question it. Okay, well, I've been waiting on my beta. Here we go. And you just follow it just like that. And having that trust, holding that intention, knowing how to interpret those signs, those alphas and betas, are going to propel you to your manifestation much, much faster. Although I haven't been able to find any information on this, literally this is how it happens for me for almost all of my manifestations. Like, yeah, some of them, the alpha and the manifestation itself come at the same time, right? Because sometimes you're manifesting like instantly, and whatever you're wanting to happen just happens, right? It doesn't take any other action from you. But sometimes when there are going to be a bridge of events, when there are going to be things that both you and other people have to do, you are going to look out for that beta sign. And yeah, let me know how this changes you guys' manifestation process. Let me know if you've been able to implement this and see these signs. Let me know if you have any more questions about this. All right, talk to you guys later.